What's up guys, Sal here. So for years now, Samsung phones have featured various display color profiles. The natural one keeps things real, showing colors just as they are. On the flip side, there's the vivid mode, cranking up the saturation for those stunning but kind of out there colors. Now, you might have heard some concerns about the vivid color profile on the Galaxy S24 Ultra and also on other S24 variants. It seems that the colors don't pop as much as they did on previous flagship models. People are saying the colors look totally washed out. But let's keep it real, that's a bit of an exaggeration. In reality, here's exactly what's happening. If you put the display in normal mode, both the S24 Ultra and the S23 Ultra produce the same colors. Like, you can't even spot the difference. The problem is when you switch to the vivid mode. I'm not really sure if my camera is catching it, but the S23 Ultra changes colors quite dramatically, while the S24 Ultra basically does nothing. Well, it's wrong to say nothing because there is a subtle color boost compared to the dramatic shift seen on the S23 Ultra. If you use it in normal mode, there is no problem whatsoever. Both produce the same colors. Now the good news is Samsung confirms that it is fixing this exact issue with a software update. Forbes has shared a screenshot of a conversation with a Samsung chat support agent, and the good news is that Samsung is aware of the issue and is actively working on a fix. According to the agent, the upcoming software update will address the problem and restore the vivid color profile. A lot of people were saying that this is due to the new anti-reflective coating that they've put on the display, but it's now clear that this is not a hardware issue but rather a software bug that will be fixed with an update. Now, when exactly will this update roll out? Well, the Samsung support agent didn't provide a specific time frame. However, I'm hopeful that it might coincide with the February 2024 security patch. Fingers crossed, I'll let you know once they roll it out. Here's some interesting development regarding Samsung and Sony. Sony has surpassed Samsung's operating profit for the first time in over 2 decades. Samsung's growth over the past decade has been nothing short of extraordinary, fueled largely by the stellar performance of its chip division. However, in recent times, Samsung has faced challenges, particularly in the memory chip market with a supply glut and falling average sales prices. This has allowed Sony to shine, and for the first time in 24 years, Sony has surpassed Samsung's operating profit. They made $7.95 billion in Q4 2023, $2.3 billion more than Samsung's $5.62 billion. Keep in mind that when I'm talking these numbers, I'm talking about the whole division of these two companies and not just mobile. In mobile, Sony basically makes no money. Anyway, Samsung has finally spoken up about the paid features on the S24, and this could backfire quite badly. Click here to know more, and I'll see you there.